Yo, what up? It is the 6th of February 2024. It's currently 9:03 p.m. on a Tuesday, and it is the second day of the bright nights, which means we still got lovely lights up around town and not all the trees today, and it means that today I have to choose another victor. Whoever's lights I think are the best for today. Hello, Victoria. So, what do you think of how I decorated my house? Fabulous, right? Make sure to tell Tournament how much you like the decorations. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know what to really rank them based off, because as we've established, they're all the same. Other than the fact that the houses themselves look different, they all are the same lights, at least in formation and everything about them. So let's just see how everyone is today, and then maybe I'll think of who I think deserves to win. Now, yesterday we met, I believe it's Friga. I think her name might be derived from frigid, because yesterday I was saying fridge, like refrigerator, but it's specifically spelled with one G, like frigid is. Let me just look up and see if there's any information, actually. Oh! Let me just... Animal Crossing. I just want to know how you say her name. Oh, Hugh. Hey, what do you think of my house? Getting that pathetically dim glow took a lot of work. He's back to saying snortle. I don't think he was saying that. As catchphrase. I think that's his default catchphrase. Her name may be derived from frigid. Yeah, okay, so it's probably pronounced frigid then. Which makes a bit more sense. Although it is a bit of a weird name, I'll say. It's definitely not, or at least not a traditional name that I know of. Oh, that house is nice. I like the white. Very nice looking, and I like the music. She's even dancing to it. Well, it does take two to tango. I haven't prepared enough dinner for you too. And don't guess normally bring something for the hostess? Well, it might not seem like it, but I'm quite shy around new people. I always like talking to you because there's none of that awkwardness. Yeah, because we just met. I have to stop this. I go on to adventures. I gotta meet new people. Sorry, so wait for a sec while I tie my hair up. Yeah, Fridra, I'm so glad that we don't have any of that awkwardness between us. Us being just great friends, but real pals, the two of us. Oh, man. Okay, I completely took that hairband off of my head. I probably should do this before I start recording. At the very least, if I'm gonna do this, I should start doing cuts again to try and get rid of all this wasted time. But hey, I'm talking. It's not about just the game, it's about the experience surrounding the game. Get that bloody tie on. Okay, there we go. Alright, well, now Friga seems like she's trying to suck up to me. Being all... talking about how good friends we are. I'm not so sure her lights are shining as brightly today. And you know, Hugh, he was talking about that effort that he was putting in, and I appreciate that passion, and that he knows that even though it was a hard endeavor, that he still managed to go through with it. And even himself admitting that the lights look a bit dim. And so he knows he knows it wasn't perfect. Hey, Cube. Oh, it's nothing. Oh, don't mind me. Oh. Well, Cube seems a little bit under it. I don't know what that's about. Maybe he's sad that I wasn't nice to him yesterday. Well, I don't know how I feel about that. Because on one hand, it'd be, you know, nice to lift his spirits a little bit. But I don't know if that's the kind of attitude I want to be promoting, because, you know, what's going to happen when, like, 2 people are sad? Then who do I vote for? And then 3, and then everyone, you know? I think I should go with my gut. And I haven't talked to everyone today, so I don't actually know where that is just at the moment. As you can see, I take my duties as a ranker very importantly. My lights are awesome, huh? Huh? What do you mean you haven't seen them? It's only the best display in town. Alright, sensing a bit of ego coming from Peewee. What's funny is that I wonder if, I mean, I could do that, right? Like every day, vote for someone different. I only get to vote, like what, 6 or 7 times, which means, couldn't I just vote, like, and know everyone ties? Well, not everyone in town, it'd be one person who I didn't vote for. Imagine being that guy. Marina is in, but let's just... see how Marina is doing. Hello. Oh, the big... fine. Oh, the big S monkey came to see me. Oh, I wish I knew you were coming. I got us some yummy tomato soup yesterday. That's right, I said tomato, and I'm sticking with that. Never gonna say that other way of saying it ever in my entire life. Well, my name isn't Tomayto Tomahto Jonshon IV. Sucks. That's stupid. What are the flower? Tomayto Tomahto Jonshon IV. Yeah, that's great. I wonder how that would, because that's interesting. That's interesting. It's stupid. That's what it is. But you know, it's said specifically Tomayto Tomahto Jonshon IV. I'm not saying this like it's a pre-established thing. I'm saying this as something I made up just 30 seconds ago, so don't think you're not in on a joke. It literally just happened. But if his name is Tomayto Tomahto Jonshon IV, this character, how would you depict that in writing? Because most people, if they saw that, would probably just say, like, saw their name written out. Like, normally, they'd probably just say whatever variation of tomato they say twice in a row, like back to back. But so how do you, like, you could write it like tomato, like with an M-A-Y, and then toma with an M-A-H. I guess that's what you would do. So it's a really interesting quote. It really makes you think. And the fact that's the 4th, I mean, that's a long lineage of Tomayto Tomahto Jonshons. That feels like one of those names that would, like you give a kid and they'd be so upset with it that they managed to get their name legally changed before they were an adult. Yeah, that happened with that one name. Tallulah does the hula from Hawaii, which is not... That's the full name. Like, the from Hawaii bit is part of the name. And that's their full, I think, first name. Well, it was, until she literally went to court to get that changed because of how horrible of a name it is. Oh no, Daisy's sick. Oh, what? Jeez. She must have worked so hard on putting those lights up that it literally made her sick. Man. She could be faking that sickness, though, to try and get me... Oh, but Daisy do something like that? I don't think she'd do something like that. You never know, though. You think you know a person, right? I mean, she hasn't even given me a picture yet. How do I know that that I should really trust her fully? I'm gonna keep my eye on her. Where's that little bear gone? Where is Poncho? I feel like it's always him. Well, it was him last time. At the very least. I'll find him. Let's go to Nooks. I don't exactly have my hopes up for anything being in here. Hello? Oh, I need medicine to help with, help Daisy. I mean, medicine is cheap. It's a small price to pay. So even if she is lying just to get my sympathy for the bright lights, then, it's not like I'm gonna just, you know, let her be sick in case that she's not intentionally doing it, you know? It'd just be mean. So I'm gonna give her this medicine. I'm already going to be too even with all of this voting, and I am going to just end up voting for everyone once. Let's see what I can do to stop that from happening. Is that a toad shirt? Oh no, I thought it was a toad shirt. What is this? Oh. Oh my. That is a robber attire. Do I have this already? Really? Wait. No? Wait, where is it? Ski mask. Oh no, I don't have it. It is new. I want that. Very, wait. Uh-oh. You know what this is? Yeah, that's a bit of a tricky one. So, here's a little fun fact. This game has very few localization changes between the American and European releases of the game. I happen to have the American version of the game. Not for any particular reason, that's just the one I found when I first bought it. And so, one of the few, I think it's actually the only difference, if I recall correctly, is there's an item in this game, the American version, called the Mini Mustache, which is actually, this style of mustache is called the Toothbrush Mustache, and it was popular early 1900s, used notably by Charlie Chaplin and a specific other mustached character. And so naturally, due to that association alone, the European version of the game has instead replaced that mustache with it's still it doesn't just remove the item, it just changes it to be a different cut of a mustache, but I actually forget what it looks like. So yeah, I have an American version of the game, which means I get the less fortunate one. I don't know why they thought why that's a localization thing though, because like Americans knew about Hitler too. He pretty big deal. I don't know. Hey, what's up? I got this crazy letter. Check it out. Victoria, some things are better hollow, like macaroni and donuts, but not bellies, so eat something. A traveling pastry chef. I don't know, it kind of strikes me as vain or something, know what I mean? Unless the letter feels like a bull charging at me at full speed. Yeah, unless it's, like, action-packed, it's not worth my time at all. Sure, I don't really... I mean, it's a letter telling you to eat, I don't know. Yeah, I can't actually remember if there are that many localization changes between the English versions, or the English slash general European versions, and the Japanese version? I don't recall. Because I know the GameCube one, I think, has quite a few, so I'd assume those would follow suit here as well, but I don't know. That's the main localization difference I can, I remember off the top of my head there. And it's kind of interesting. It feels kind of weird, though, because, like I said, you know, it's not like Hitler was exactly some niche guy who was only a big thing in Europe. Obviously, his reign was held within Europe, but that doesn't mean, like, I mean, Americans fought in the war. Oh wow, I feel so much better. I didn't think it would work that fast. I'm going to read to you from a diary now, so listen up. Dear Diary, I'm so glad Spoon came along. The medicine really helped. Okay, thank you. I'm glad you came by to check up. Oh, she's so nice. There's no way she's lying. Okay. I still need to find Poncho. But yeah, that's all of the, probably the extent of any discussions related to Adolf Hitler occurring on this, series. At least, you know, I mean, it's got quite a long scope ahead of it. I mean, the plan is at least a year, so, well, you know, who knows what you get up to in a year. Maybe I'll talk a little, maybe I'll start doing, like, book reviews, and I'll review, like, Mein Kampf or something, I don't know. I'll tell you this much, if I ever do that, then I'm not going to have many good things to say about it. It's probably enough of that. Where's Poncho? I need to find Poncho. Poncho, Poncho, where are you? Where is Poncho? He just disappears. I'm just glad that the villagers in this game can't be wandering around the museum or anything, because then I'd have to look for ages. Not only would I have to look through all of the town, I'd have to look through the museum as well. That's Hugh, isn't it? Wait, is it? Oh, that's nothing. Hugh was over there. Where the bloody hell is he? Wait a while. Poncho. Please. Oh, a weed. At least Poncho let me find a weed. That's a good thing, I guess. Come on. I'm sick of this. Where is he? I'm gonna put my watering can away because I just realized I've been walking around with it. And it's better to not have it out because if a shooting star shows up, then I can wish on it. And you can't do that with a tool in your hand, which is really annoying. Is it just me, or is Poncho, like, actually just not here anymore? It might have gotten, like, deleted from my cartridge or something. Like, I can't find him here, that's for sure. The bigger problem is... Oh, that's Victoria. Well, the other problem is the fact that, you know, any place that I check, I have to check again at some point, because it stands to reason that he could eventually make his way to that area after I've left it to go look somewhere else. Which means I basically just have to look over the same places over and over again until he happens to be in the right place at the right time. I mean, I want to say that there's some sort of logic to any of the places they are walking around, but I don't think there is. Pitfall. Come on. What there needs to be is a big tower that you can go into, and at the top there's little binoculars that you can use to look all throughout your town. You can see villages from that. So then I could find Poncho. That'd actually be a cool idea. I'm surprised they never did something like that for New Horizons, actually, to give you like a way to look throughout your entire town. I think that'd be cool. Oh wait, Hugh. Hey, where do you think I went last week? You were here because I was here, and you were here while I was here. You were gone? Oh, cut it out. You know where I went. Here's your souvenir. It's a fairy tale shirt. Okay, I guess I got a fairy tale shirt. Smells like an exotic land. Probably went to like Chinatown or something like that and thinks that that's actually Chinese. Well, like it's actually, you know. I mean, I guess that's a correct. Like, is Chinatown Chinese? Like, obviously Chinatown is relating to China, but it isn't within Chinese borders, therefore it isn't actually Chinese. That's what I mean. Where is Poncho? Where is he? I don't... I'm definitely not voting for Ponchos this time. He didn't even know to show up. Maybe he's nervous. I swear, I've checked these locations like 3 times over now. I'm actually just like scanning with my eyes back and forth as I run around. Bloody hell! Sorry for keeping you waiting. Yeah, you sure bloody did. Today's theme is riddles, so let's get started. Tell me this, during the day yesterday, how much weight training did I do? A lot. Wrong answer. You know, just guessing doesn't really work very well. I mean, I wouldn't be best buds with you and all, but you gotta put some effort into learning about my interests. Maybe you can put in some effort into bloody showing up. Jeez, Poncho. He blames me for it. Yeah, of course. Well, it's time to get a coffee, and then I'm gonna go rank the bright nights. Care for a cup of Java to pick you up? It's 200 bells. What plan would you like? The usual. Cool. I've got the specialized blend today, but it turned out a little differently. There we go. At the perfect temperature to bring out the flavor. 176 degrees. 1 fresh brewed cup. Drink up. Thank you. Ah, it has a rich, earthy scent that warms my entire body. Thanks. Alright, now let's go visit old buddy Tortimer. And we're going to be declaring today's winner of the Bright Nights. One of, I believe, 7 or it might be 6 rankings. I don't know if Sunday... I think Sunday you do rank as well. And then the winner's determined after that. So, how about we go through all the candidates? Uh-oh. Sure, Snow, do your best. May I beat your chest. I do love a good catchy tune. In case you haven't noticed, Mateiio is celebrating the Bright Nights right now. By the way, what do you think of the lights here in town? Gorgeous. I see. Well, which house is your pick for best of fest? So, let's go through everyone. Cube. So Cube today was kind of seems to be trying some sort of pity tactic. He was very sad when I talked to him. There's a chance he was genuinely sad because I didn't pick him yesterday. But I have a feeling that, well, the thing, I don't want to encourage the behavior of, you know, sulking to get your way. I think, you know, there's an amount of effort that you need to put in. And that you gotta stick by your, you know, your principles. And I don't want to encourage other people to be sad to be voted for. So I don't think I'm going to pick Hugh. Daisy's a contender. She's sick, and that leads me to believe that she worked so hard putting her lights up yesterday that it actually caused her sickness, which I gotta say is pretty dedicated. Now Victoria wasn't particularly outstanding in any way today. She didn't do anything too showboaty though. Peewee was very showboaty though. He was very egotistic. But you got to think that that's an amount of confidence that a lot of people might not have. So it's definitely respectable in some regard. And then we have Friga, who seems to try to be acting all buddy-buddy now that I voted for her yesterday, because she's trying to imply that we know each other really well, which I think is just a little bit disingenuous. Marina. Marina was very nice today. Not much better lights, though. Poncho was just being so annoying. I feel like he's trying to hide from the truth that I don't particularly care for his lights. And Hugh, I was very humble about his lights today, and I think that's very commendable. He seemed to display a good amount of work ethic as well as some awareness into the amount of effort he put in. So I think the winner today is going to be tied between Hugh, Daisy, and Peewee. I think between the three, I'm going to say Hugh. I'm impressed with Hugh's self-awareness. Hugh, huh? You have a very good eye there, Guppy. Alright then, I'll let Hugh know how you feel. Nice lights, I'll say. Just a little compliment from a gracious mayor. Alright, that's going to be it for today. Good fun looking at all... Well, I mean, I didn't really spend much time looking at all the lights, but, you know, in a sense I did. Got to see... I feel like, you know, the Bright Nights is sort of a... metaphorical event in that it's more so about the person within than the lights on the outside, because there's not very much else for me to go off of other than that. So I'll see you tomorrow with more Bright Nights.